don't know if this is working or not. I'm going to try another live stream while I mow a customer lawn and just playing around with this, seeing if it works, how it works, that sort of thing. Just experimenting. It's going to be more like POV. You can see I've got a chest mount here that allows me to put my phone on it, so you'll be seeing what I see when I'm mowing, and doing that just on this one particular lawn, and go from there. So let's see how it works. Let me flip the camera around, and I'm going to try to, yeah, we got the ultra wide back camera on there. Put it in the mount and kind of go from there. Actually, don't know if you guys heard any of that because I didn't have the headphones on. But now that I'm here, I've got the headphones on. So let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm using a different app right now. It's called Streamlabs. With yesterday's test, I was using the direct YouTube app, and the problem with that was it didn't let me select exactly what camera I wanted to use, so the view is very tight using just like a regular view. So I got the Crest battery stuff again today with the Streamlabs app. It lets you see from the three cameras on the back of the iPhone, so I can use that kind of ultra wide back camera. And try to go from there. Got this green lawn here at the end of the street. Tilt this camera down a bit. And my trimming. So yeah, I'm not really familiar with this app and whether or not exactly how it works. It says it's connected to the chat, but maybe you could maybe type something in the chat, just hi or whatever, if you can hear me. Just so I can see what that looks like, if it pops up on this screen or what. Here's some footage here. Not too many lawns are still green at this point. In fact, this is my last regular weekly cut for probably all of my lawns. I'll go to a 2-week cut. Do here. Small little corner lot. Got a raised curb on this section. Down this little embankment. Try to foot edge this little manhole cover. This tree. The camera angle's a lot better using this app, so that's a bonus. Drought is starting to take a toll. Alright, oh, almost forgot to edge this opposite side. So you see a lot of the other neighborhood lawns are already completely toast, where that one is still relatively green, which is great. I walk to the truck. Again, I can't tell if the chat is working. Just gonna lower the camera for a second to see. This is connected to chat, so just not sure if if it displays the chat on the screen, which I would assume it would. The crazy thing is, now with these summer drought temperatures, the need for a bunch of batteries has been reduced. So I carry a single spare battery for each of the tools. So an extra one of those ones, an extra nano battery for the trimmer, and an extra large 11 amp hour battery for the mower. But I haven't been needing it this week because of the reduced growth in the lawns. I've been making it through the entire day on just one battery on each of the tools. So even the Crest Cyberlight mobile charger that I was showing off in the spring there during like hell month that I call it when growth is crazy, I haven't needed to use it, so I haven't been bringing it. Yeah, so you can see this lawn's pretty green still. It's holding on compared to the rest of the neighborhood. Turn the power on. Mowing on low power. If you can hear me, it'd be great if you could just type something in the chat again so I can kind of see how that looks like, or if it works, or maybe I'm doing it wrong. It's not showing up at all. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just not visible in this particular app. I know that yesterday when I tried doing the live streaming straight from the YouTube app, that I could see the chat. The problem though was that because it wasn't letting me use the right angle, the right camera, I had to have the camera tilted a bit more aggressively, which then kind of obstructed my vision. Where right now, I've got the camera at a good angle because it's where I can still see the screen while I'm mowing. To an extent. Still kind of difficult though. I'll try to watch your comments. Let's see. Yeah, just experimenting with doing live streaming. Again, if you saw a little bit of yesterday's, I was chatting about how I have been obsessed with watching Disneyland live streamers with my family, just being roughly the same week that it was last year when we went to on a family vacation to Disneyland. So we've been watching some live streamers, kind of reminiscing on our trip, and then the idea kind of spurred on like how does this live streaming thing work? Like how do we do that? Kind of interesting to do it while mowing, and had a neck mount for my Osmo action camera. That includes a phone clip holder. So I thought, why not give it a shot and see? And of course, one thing leads to another, and you start trying different things and adding on, doing different things, try to improve it. So first up was for this test 2 is using a different app instead of using the YouTube app itself, but using a third-party Streamlabs app, as it allows a lot more control over which camera you can use on your phone, and allows me to switch cameras on the fly. So like I'm using the very wide angle camera at the moment. But I can also switch to the front camera, but of course the angle there isn't going to be as good, so we'll go back. There's the normal camera that I would have shown yesterday, and then the ultra wide, which is perfect for this particular scenario of where the camera is placed or the phone is placed. Yeah, the only thing I can't figure out is, well, one, I don't know if anybody has commented anything, because I haven't seen anything on the screen. And being the first time using the Streamlabs app, I'm not sure entirely of the settings. I was trying to watch some videos on it last night, streaming in general, or mobile streaming in general, or from what I've learned is what's called IRL streaming, which is, I guess, stands for in real life streaming, from what I understand. So I am trying it out and seeing messing around, but part of the problem is I have been a little bit ill this past week with flu-like symptoms, cold sweats, and achy, tired body, and all that sort of stuff. I took the test, in quotations, and that came back positive. So I'm dealing with that at the moment. So just a little bit of an energy drain has been the main thing, and a little bit of like foggy brain feeling. Yeah, I'll have to figure out. So yeah, I was trying to do some research to see how to use this app. Did some tests. It seemed to be working. Obviously, I can see that there's a few people watching, which is great. So I know it's working, but I don't know entirely how to use the app yet. So the chat is the biggest thing. I can't tell if I've done something wrong or if you guys are just not chatting or adding any questions or saying hi or anything to see what that would even look like. So I might have to do a private live later and then connect with my own computer, add a chat or something in there, see if it pops up on the screen or if that's an option that I did not have selected. So I apologize if you guys are putting in some questions or anything like that. And I just don't have the right setting. You know, because there's something to, this app allows something with like layouts or something, but you can customize the layout. I just went with the default. Like I said, it says chat is enabled, but I haven't seen anything pop up. Also don't know entirely if you guys can hear me. I've got the IsoTunes Pro 2.0s connected to my phone with the optional boom mic. It's under that tree. Almost done. There's no backyard for this one. It's just this boulevard and that little front area. Let's see how much clippings we've collected. Not too bad there. I'll go dump it. head back to the truck. Yeah, I have to say I am completely wiped feeling, being a bit sick here with the vid. Whew. Hopefully, goes away. It is getting better, but it's been start feeling a bit of like chest congestion and stuff on Friday. It's now Wednesday, so it's been a few days. Every day's been a different symptom. It seems like something else popping up. Today is the brain fogginess. Oh, that has popped up. Hard to concentrate. Load that up and just go blow. Using the Crest consumer blower is 850 CFM, but I'm using the commercial batteries in it. Only because I got those nano batteries, and those are so much lighter for the trimmer and same capacity. And then by using the Cyberpack batteries for the blower, which uses the most power, I can use that Cyber Light charger to be able to quickly recharge them on the go when needed. Nice looking Tesla. I like the color and the wheels. Fancy looking. The brain fog is really messing with me at the moment. Makes you feel a bit dazed, confused, and forgetful of things. Use my other hand to steady the camera at the moment. So that's alright, that one is done. Looking pretty good. Head back. Whew. Clean up some of my mess along the way. mess of keys. And there you go, there's brain fog right there. I just tried putting the key in upside down. Somebody's rocking in their car. Hear the bass thumping. In my mirror. Ooh. I will get in here. Let me undo the camera from the clip and flip the camera around. There we go. So yeah, this is the setup that I'm using currently. You can see this little kind of molded neck mount allows me to put the phone in it. Normally, I don't want to block the camera there. Normally I've got the other little DJI magnetic mount on it, so I can pop the action camera on there quickly and easily. And then I've got the IsoTune Pros with the optional boom mic. So hopefully that was connecting and was the microphone that was being used. Yeah, I don't know if the chat is working at all. Type. Well, it lets me type something. Let me just type hello and see what happens there. And I get back. Okay, there you go. So it does highlight my chat there. But so I guess just nobody has put in a chat or anything, or it's not connecting, though it says it's connected to chat. So yeah, if anybody's watching that could do me a favor and just type anything in the chat, even if it's just gibberish, and then so I can see what that looks like. My main concern with the chat is obviously if someone's trying to ask me a question about something, I want to be able to see it. And with the phone so close to my face, it's hard to see, but it looks like it does highlight it pretty well. I'm just going to see if I can set the camera down on my center console here so I can undo this. Looks like it highlights it in a bright color. So I can see it. You see the little mount there just has some buttons on the back that allow you to, for one, unclip it from your neck so you can kind of fit it around your neck. It's got a nice little molded kind of a wire system type thing in there, so you can really kind of fit it to your shoulders, and it keeps it really stable. Also has a second button there, so if you've got a like GoPro mount that isn't magnetic like that DJI, so if you're using like the GoPro or whatever that doesn't have a magnetic mount, then you can press the bottom button, and then it just pulls out the entire unit there. And actually that's magnetic as well, so you can see it kind of snaps in place, and then you just turn it to lock. So it comes in handy. So I thought, you know what, it has the phone mount, so it could be kind of interesting to do live streaming, or try live streaming with that, and see. Ideally, for like stability, it would be nice to just use the like DJI action camera in there instead, right? Because then you've got that mount there, and then the camera's nice and small in my pocket at the moment to fish it out. So I've got the DJI Osmo Action 3, and then it's like the magnetic mount there, right? So you can just kind of like stick it on there, and then I'd have the screen on the back and camera on the front. And the nice thing is it allows you to do vertical content as well. So you can put it that way and film vertically. So ideally that would be cool if you could stream for that. And there is a way to have this connected to the YouTube and have it stream, but then you don't see any comments. So that's why I thought with the phone, it'd be a little bit more interactive. If I could have the phone going there, because then at least there's a possibility for me to see the comments, if there are any comments. But yeah, that's I think is gonna wrap it up for this test number 2. I will have to watch this back and see how it turned out. The biggest, I got my collar looking like Elvis here. The biggest thing I found with yesterday trying to do a live stream while mowing, for one, again, was I was using the direct YouTube app on my phone, and it did not let me select which camera view I wanted to use. So I'm using the Pro Max iPhone, so it's got the 3 cameras. So it was only letting me use the standard view, which was like way too close up, which also enhances the jitteriness and all that sort of stuff. So now I'm using the Streamlabs app, which allows me to have more control over cameras and stuff like that, and switching between the different cameras. But the other main issue was the internet connection, and generally have really good internet. I'm just in, the main part of the city and stuff like that, so internet is generally not a problem on my phone. It's usually super fast and stuff. So it was interesting watching kind of that stream back yesterday in the evening and seeing how many like kind of drop frames and all that sort of stuff. So it makes me wonder. Again, going back to those the live streamers that I've been watching from Disneyland, how they're able to do it, because it's like so crowded there, and you would think that that would be an issue to deal with crowded areas with everybody clamoring for bandwidth and stuff. Where I'm by myself and I've got really good internet, super fast. Right now it's like 5G plus or something, so shouldn't be an issue, but maybe just houses and stuff in the way and things, I don't know. So that was interesting. So I was wondering as well too if it had anything to do with the apps and things like that, and maybe using like Streamlabs app or something might be a bit better. And trying to figure out as well the resolutions, because yesterday it was like 720p it was maxing out, and I know there's a way to do at least 1080, so that could be part of it as well. So I think that might be about it. Haven't seen anybody put anything in the chat or anything like that, so not much point in spending any more time here. Would have been nice to have somebody put something just so I could make sure that that is working. Yesterday, people were putting some things, even though I couldn't really quite see it, but at any rate, I think that's going to be about doing it. So thanks for joining me on this one, and maybe we'll try probably another one tomorrow on another lawn and see how that goes. All right, thanks for stopping by.